Gym equipment management is our next topic. And first of all, let's give a brief background or, an introduction or, definition of what we are really talking about when we mean a gym equipment or gym equipment management. A gym facility is a space where a number of people exercise daily. Therefore, you know, gym equipment management should be practiced regularly, especially, in large fitness spaces, because it is fundamental for the development of the gym. A gym equipment that is not properly managed will lead to clients leaving. You're gonna reduce your client retention. You're gonna get most loads of clients injured. You will not just have a gym space that would last long, or for posterity won't be able to stand the test of time. And nothing can be more disappointing for clients when they see an out of service sign on an equipment or machine. Example, doing this gym maintenance frequently is it's a no-brainer. It's one of the golden rules to keep your customers satisfied, and then you to retain them to keep coming back to your gym. Because most gyms that have faulty equipments, nobody wants to come to a gym that has faulty equipment, or come to a gym where they know that this cable always gets broken or this machine is always broken. Then 9 out of 10 times they're just going to just label the gym as, this gym doesn't have adequate equipment for my use, or they're just going to restrict themselves and feel there's another gym on the side that they have proper maintenance and facility management. And I know that every time I go to the gym, I get satisfaction for my money, I get value for my money, I'm able to use whatever equipment I need. And the major thing here is, if these equipments are not in a good state, they can lead to injuries, that injuries that will have to, those patients will have to go back to, to doing surgeries or physiotherapy and things like that. But as a fitness professional, as a gym owner and, a manager, you need to be able to create a space where they're leading people to optimal health every time by creating a space where the equipment are in optimal conditions. To avoid losing customers and your business, like I said, from these injuries and things like that, there are two types of team maintenance we're going to consider today: the corrective and the preventive gym maintenance. And for corrective maintenance, it requires the expertise of gym equipment technicians. So this means that you should contact the seller for agreed, probably warranty or after sales service, including gym maintenance. And usually most sellers will only give you 1 year free maintenance, after which you will have to pay for the following year. But it is highly recommended to continue corrective maintenance with the sellers and manufacturers of the equipment, because they really know what this equipment was made of, and they won't change anything to how these machines work, or, try to put corners. And that this machines will always be in the best conditions. And if the equipment was shipped, for example, from China or from any other country, look for an indigenous certified technician that knows what they are doing to keep these machines in optimal status. Um, Brief overview on preventive maintenance, which is the second one, is what concerns us as trainers. Unlike the corrective maintenance, this maintenance is scheduled and planned, to avoid equipment from getting faulty easily, and it completely eliminates unnecessary accidents caused by failed or damaged equipment. And preventive maintenance helps extend the life expectancy of equipment, so as to give you return of your investment. And on the next slide, I'm going to talk about 6 points on how to ensure the practice of preventive maintenance in our gym. Like I said, prevention, or like we usually get, prevention is better than cure. So preventive maintenance is one of the things you should focus as fitness professionals, gym owners, or gym managers. First is constant cleaning. And recently, because of COVID-19 protocols, things like that, we have had to employ, most gym owners or facility managers have had to employ more cleaners and put them on a rota or a sheet where they are constantly cleaning or wiping down this equipment, because of the spread of the virus. And if you keep on to this, you will be able to support out, while cleaning this equipment when some equipments are being damaged, for example. And these prevention tips by if these clients are sorry, if these cleaners are doing this cleaning frequently, will help keep your equipment in good condition. But sometimes some of the treadmills in the gym or some of the machines like the pedal bikes or the air bikes, upright bikes that use some motors get damaged because of accumulated dust in it. Constant cleaning over time, over the period of year, would make this machine last longer, and will prevent, some wear and tear from just leaving some of these machines untouched or allowing dust to pile up on them. And also as a gym, your gym will have an excellent reputation among members, which is always good for your business. A clean gym is where everyone wants to be. Secondly, is periodic checks. Equipment checks should be performed periodically in the gym by the trainers. One good thing or one thing every facility manager or every gym manager or gym owner wants to have is, you know, a trainer that is responsible, a trainer that is reliable on checking the equipment. Because as a fitness professional, you really can relate to how this equipment works and how important this equipment are. You should check this equipment with cables or any easily removable parts daily. Equipment without cables that are regularly used should be checked weekly, and while equipment without cables that are hardly used can be checked monthly. You should create a check calendar or like a logbook for this check. Having a check, having a like a log, probably you can just create that on your stuff on your gym software or something out that you do this regular checks. Keeps you accountable for this check because, like I said, checking things like cable machines is a no-brainer because 90% of the clients use these machines, and 90% of injuries are caused by a broken cable that just slams hard while the client is probably doing a lat pull down or doing a coil or chest and flying the machines. And honestly, if you're able to do these checks regularly, you will be able to spot where these cables are getting worn out and report that easily and get it fixed on time. This doesn't just make gym more reputable for facility management. But the major thing is we're dealing with lives here, we're dealing with human beings here that can get injured. And some injuries can take people out of the gym space for years or for even more. So, if we're able to consider the fact that the health and safety of our clients are the most important things compared to the financial gains, we will know that this is more important and then we would try as much as possible to keep this checks. And so we've got machines that we call frequently used or the most used ones. Like I've said earlier, the cardiovascular equipment, such as treadmills, elliptical bikes, sport bikes, the rowing machine, and resistance machines, such as cable and pulley, like I said earlier. These machines are easily damaged. They easily get because of overuse sometimes, or some clients might be doing the workouts in the wrong way, or the machines are easily damaged, and you need to really check these machines for preventive maintenance to ensure that they are always in good condition, and in the long run, not getting the clients injured. Another thing that you can also spot on is the equipment manuals. So these equipment manuals have everything on how an equipment is to be used. It has how it should be maintained. Some of them even tell you how often they should be maintained and things like that. And if you doubt or you don't understand these manuals, they will have like a link or a phone number or an email address. You can just send messages to them on how you can do a corrective maintenance or majorly the preventive maintenance of this on this equipment, and they will give you the right advice on what to do about these machines. It's very important as a gym facility manager, or or as a fitness trainer, to know where the lubricants for cables and even treadmills, which are the most constantly used machines in the gym, are. Even the best treadmills need little lubrication from time to time. You need to consider the same for, like I said, ellipticals, the bikes, and other weights training machine equipment. To make sure that their cables or the motor units that are always in motion are constantly lubricated to not affect to not cause probably a jam in this motor, or like, this wheels that need to be lubricated. Because, for example, if someone is using a treadmill and it suddenly stops due to maybe the motor of the machine getting jammed, or the cable not moving properly, this can cause injuries at the same time. But when it's adequately lubricated, you stand a chance of preventing such things by more than 99% of time. You should do this daily and weekly. Another thing, like I think I've pointed out previously, is the proper usage of these machines. In recent years, if you go to YouTube, if you go to Instagram, you see how some machines are, people use machines that, for example, a chest press was made for a chest press, just for your chest. And all of a sudden you see someone using it for their legs. And you're like, come on. It has always been a chest press for over the years, and all of a sudden someone is using it for the legs. I don't know why people try to, change how an equipment is supposed to be used just to do fancy videos. And I don't know, honestly. Fitness trainers play a major role in this, ensuring that clients in the gym space or fitness space are using their equipment properly and in the right way. Because, and a very easy way to do that is through induction. If you do a proper induction for a client, or for a member in the gym, you know how this equipment are being used, and honestly, it's going to make it even easier for you to ensure that everyone the right way. Or something we find out is, if you do not do a proper introduction on how to use your gym facilities or equipment, majority of the previous clients in the gym using the equipment wrongly kind of affect, or they might be the ones teaching the new clients how to use the machines in the wrong way. So to break this chain of wrong usage of machines or equipment in your gym, ensure that everyone, even the old clients, give them refresher courses, let them be refreshed on how to use the gym equipment and what they are for. Every equipment in the gym has a particular muscle, or a particular thing it's doing. The cardiovascular machines are for cardiovascular training. The resistance machines, the ones that are, the ones that are probably in place, and the ones that are movable, like the weights, the free weights, they have their different uses. Take them through all this, let them be aware of how they're supposed to use this machine. Honestly, you stand a chance of making sure everyone is safely doing exercises and not getting injured at the same time. So we'll take another break, or short break here. If you've got any other questions about this gym facility or gym management or facility equipment management, and if you've got any questions, like we said earlier, you can just pop them in the chat, and or just keep them on, take a note of them, and you can ask away in the question and answer at the end of the presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Derek.